what I'll be doing is ice bath for two reasons. One is acclimatization, and also another one is I'll be doing a visualization training in the water that's similar temperature to where I'm competing, about 10 degrees. I think my race location, the ambience temperature should be about 10 degrees and the water temperature about 16 degrees. Time now is 5:47 and I just left office. Today has been a very cold day at work. You can see it's raining super heavily. Initially I was going to end a little bit earlier and planning to head to TYR. Basically I have some other plans, but work-wise I couldn't do that. Yeah. So I'm ending work right now and no training for me looking ahead. But I'll have a meeting at 8 PM later. So actually this cold weather is just nice to test to do the ice water stuff, although I did it like once in the morning already. But I think once I reach back, I'll go head to the gym, go for a short run again, and also the ice water, because it's like during this time where it's the hardest to do, that makes the most sense, or that's the most effective, right? So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head to the gym once I reach home, and then after that I will buy my dinner and have my dinner during meetings. Yeah, somewhere along the line. Yeah, that's the plan for today. No training, so will be a recovery day. Yeah, hopefully I can sleep early, and yeah. Time now is 7:03 right now, and I'm just back home from work. Initially I was thinking of going to the gym for a run and ice bath session, but I think I'll change my plan. I will go for an actual ice bath. There's this company apparently that does ice bath. It's at River Valley, and today's a cold weather. I think it will align to my goal of ice bath if I go for the cold water bath today. It will also aid in my recovery. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have dinner right now, and then after that I'll make my way to the ice bath. What is it called? I think ice bath, yeah, ice bath company or something like that. And I'm going to take my meeting on the way there. So yeah. As I'm eating dinner, some reflection on my performance yesterday. So I didn't really have time to shoot after. I didn't shoot after training, but yesterday was kind of interesting. So when I was doing a time trial for my event, and I did it twice. The first time I did it with like 150% of effort, and it was so painful to complete the event. But the timing wasn't like great. It was like, meh. But interestingly, the second time I did it, I was like exhausted already, and I did it in a more relaxed way, maybe 100% effort, not like 150. The first one I went like all out. I mean, second one also all out, but not as all out as the first all out, you know, like, yeah. But the timing was actually 9 seconds, a whopping 9 seconds faster. It's a 200-meter event. It's 200 meters super live. Unfortunately, there wasn't any video and there wasn't any split time. I couldn't determine like where did the extra 9 seconds come from. That's a challenge, right? I mean, we didn't take it because of a logistic challenge. Because Super Life is an event where you need 2 mannequins, you need people to set up, you need one person to hold for you. So completing the event is it's already quite intensive logistically. Then you need someone to time also. If you want to get a split time, right, not as easy lah. So I didn't have a split time, I only have a final time. I have no video as well, so I couldn't tell, like, I'm just very confused, you know, like in terms of result. I can see that the time is faster by a whopping 9 seconds. That's significant. But I couldn't tell where did this 9 seconds come from. You know, Yeah. But the second time, the time when I did a faster time, it wasn't as painful as the first time. It felt good, you know. Ideally, you should feel like that during a race day. But now the issue is, you know, when you go for this big competition, you only have that one chance to make sure you're at 100%. So that's why visualization come into play, and there's a lot way more things that come into play. It's not like any training session where if you miss a bit of thing, you can just try again. There's no respawn button in the competition. If you miss that one, then you missed it. So if you consider yourself, or if I consider myself as a professional athlete, part of the job is to make sure that you are at your 100% performance at a crucial time. You can be very fast in doing training or doing whatever, but at a competition, if you're not fast, then you are just not fast. You don't deliver that result. Full stop. I mean, normally people, that's how they see like the journey can be very painful. You can go through a lot of stuff, do a lot of things, but at the crucial point, if you don't deliver a result, I think in society standard, you are not as a good athlete. yeah, that's what I think lah. But yes, so also thinking of how to maximize the chance for me to be in the 100% at every event that I'm going to take at LWC, at this big competition. Yeah. It just happened that if I'm going for this when I'm going for this ice water thing later, part of the training is not just ice water, it's will be a visualization as well. Like I know like when I reach there, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for the ice bath. Here say the temperature is kept at 6 degrees Celsius. Pretty good sense for the competition ground, the actual competition venue. Here say the competition venue, it will be about 10 degrees. Was it ambient temperature? Yeah, I mentioned somewhere along the path, but it's not high. Like, by the way, as a reference, today is a rainy day, so it's way cooler. Let me check the temperature for the ambient temperature, like right now. Let's see. Okay, so based on NEA website, the current temperature is 25.7 degree. That's already considered cold in my country, Singapore, but it's nowhere near comparable to where I'm going to race. That is like 10 degrees Celsius, 16 degree ambient temperature or something like that. Yeah, basically it's way colder there lah. Yeah. Talking a bit about this company that start this ice bath. Okay, let me actually go and get their name right. Oh, it's called the Ice Bath Club. Yeah, it's called the Ice Bath Club. So it's a place where they have ice bath and apparently warm bath or something like that, to help with recovery, and also to help people to strengthen their mental resilience, physical resilience, if they are into all these lah. But it's not cheap lah, so don't think I can sustain all the way. Probably gonna do this once or twice which year, and a significant day. So today is quite significant because it will help in my recovery. That's number one. And number two, given the current weather, I think it's most effective to strengthen the mental part. Yeah, it aligns to the goal that I'm trying to achieve. Yeah, but talking about ice bath, actually in life saving, I feel that it's not as there's not so much emphasis on this kind of ice bath compared to track and field. In my track and field training, I've gone through a few sessions of this kind of ice bath where the coach will ask you to sprint 400 meters, which is one round around the track, and then you'll soak in your ice bath for 2 minutes. I remember at that time, right, the coach brought a dustbin, filled it out with a lot of ice, fill water, and then you can go like 2% at once. Because it's a dustbin, right, so you cannot full body, right, we only soak the legs. which is the essential muscle for track and field because track and field mostly is the legs, you know, hamstring, quads, upper body or lower back. Then is out of the water, but the ice bath was mainly leg, lower body. At that time, I remember when I did the ice bath, it's a dedicated ice bath training where the coach literally bring a big dustbin, fill it up with water and ice, and 2% at a time soak and then run, soak and then sprint. Yeah. Wow, that was even more painful. I think that is not acclimatization, right? That one is really recovery. So yeah, it's a bit different from what I'm doing right now. What I'm doing right now is more towards acclimatization, yes, compared to recovery. But they are like same but different, you know. And since today is the day so that I'm not training, I think it's just nice. I will schedule something like that for tonight. So after this we'll get changed and I'll get going. Right, I've just completed my meeting and I'm at the ice club right now, and today's training is a bit special. There will be no physical training, but what I'll be doing is ice bath for two reasons. One is acclimatization, and also another one is I'll be doing a visualization training in the water that's similar temperature to where I'm competing, about 10 degrees. I think my race location, the ambience temperature should be about 10 degrees and the water temperature about 16 degrees. Currently at this area there is 3 pools down here. Okay, 1, 2, 3 down here, and these two are cold, the ice pool, ice bath, and that one is a warm one. The temperature down here is, if you can see, is 8 degrees, so it's quite similar. It's cooler than where I'm going to race. I think it's a perfect condition to prepare myself physically and also mentally for the competition that's up ahead. So this is my first, this will be the first pool I will enter. Let's go. So this is the 8 degrees pool that I'm going to do first. What I'm going to do is visualization training. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to immerse myself fully submerged, and I'll be running through the sequence of events, everything I'll do for the competition, every event, and I'll do this for like 2-3 times. I'll alternate between ice and warm, ice and warm. So for the recovery as well, it is definitely not easy, and it's definitely cold out here. Of it that I'm going to race in this condition, sometimes it can be very scary, but yeah, that's it. Okay, time check. I was in about for 30 seconds plus the minus in and out. Slightly less than a minute is definitely very painful. Definitely very challenging. I'm taking this time to also reflect and take this experience. Now for the warm part. I'm preparing for a race actually.
You are?
A life-saving competition.
Nice.
I've heard of it, yeah. So I'm taking this opportunity to acclimatize myself because
That's awesome.
yeah, the race, my race location will be quite cool.
Where is
somewhere.
it?
Australia, Gold Coast, Australia.
Yeah. Are you which is it Sydney?
Yeah. Sorry?
Sydney?
Gold Coast, Australia.
Ah, sorry.
Gold Coast, yeah. Do you come here often?
Yeah, but
Oh, you're a regular, I see.
most days in the week. How long have you been coming?
Actually, this is my first time. I just heard about this from my friend, so this is my first trip here.
Ah,
Yeah.
nice.
It's an experience. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. How did you find out about it?
My friend was telling me about it. Yeah. Through social media, I guess.
Nice.
So I decided, oh, give it a try.
Yeah, it's a fun way to spend the evening. How long is your race?
I have an open water race, which is about maybe 14 to 15 minutes.
Right.
Yeah, surf kind of race. Yeah. And I also have a shorter event, which is like 200 meters, 100
Oh,
200
you're
meters.
fast then, huh?
Well, okay.
Yeah. Good luck in your race.
Thank you. This is the easier part of the training in a warm tub. I can easily spend more than 5 minutes and I didn't even realize it. But in the cold, in the ice tub, initially the plan was to visualize the race, my event. But I think the moment I go inside, it's mind blank. All I can think of is, wow, when is this I was going to plan for 2 minutes. And 2 minutes is enough to cover the race, the entire thing of my race. But wow, it is tough. It's harder than I expected, confirm. Alright, let's move on to the second set of this exercise. And I'm going to do, let's not be ambitious, I'm going to try 1 minute in this water. Right, waiting for the ice up. Okay, 1 minute, let's go. It's only been 40 seconds, 20 more seconds. 1 minute into the ice. So you can see during the practice, I'm actually showing this thumbs up. It's actually for safety reasons because in this exercise, I'll be completely still submerged underwater, and in this kind of condition, sometimes people may have heart attack or whatever stuff. So that was a safety thing also, to not to alarm the staff saying that I'm conscious. It's something I pick up from BJJ training lah. Like when we do chokes or stuff like that, we always have this kind of safety layer in place in case somebody really faint. It's a clear-cut sign, you know. And moreover, I'm also training alone down here, so that's also to inform as a safe to reassure the people beside me that I'm not unconscious underwater. Yeah, right. Now is 10:13 right now, and I just completed the session with the ice bath club, which is actually just there, and very interesting experience. Initially I was going to do a visualization training in the ice cold water, which I find is very which matches my competition venue quite closely. But oh my god, the first time I go in, it was definitely not acclimatization kind of temperature. It's definitely the recovery kind of temperature, where if you have done the ice bath before, yeah, it is exactly that as it is. Slightly on the pricier side, I would say, because of but it's also due to the logistics that's involved. You need to cool the water to a certain temperature and stuff like that. I believe lah, but worth the experience if let's say you're looking for ice, this kind of recovery. So far, this is not the first time I've done this kind of ice bath for recovery, but I noticed that normally when I do it is or every time that I do it is doing track and field training. I don't think so far I've experienced other sports lah. When I train competitively in other sports, they don't really reach that stage yet lah. Yeah. It's very similar. Once you go in, within I think 10 seconds you can feel the needles, the cold, the ice getting to you, and it was like that for the whole body. So this is the layout, right? It's actually there are three tubs down there, I would say. Okay, so there's 2 ice tubs and 1 warm tub. And the 2 ice tub is not the same. The one on the left is actually a bit warmer compared to the one on the right. There's a temperature gauge which is 8 degrees. I believe that one is the coldest ice tub, which is the right one. The one on the left is slightly warmer. I'm not sure what's the temperature, but definitely it's significantly warmer lah. When I go in, you can straight away feel the difference. Yeah. And if you see throughout my exercise, the ambience is very zen as well. There's a very peace music. So actually when I was vlogging halfway, I see when there's more people that's coming in, right? Didn't really speak that much. Didn't really talk that much actually. So I just became quiet. Yeah. Okay, my bus is here. I'm going to head home and call it a day for today. That's today's training. See you guys tomorrow.
I started this acclimatization routine some time back in hopes to prepare my body and mind for the competition I'm going for. But after a week or so, it's clearly not as difficult. It's not half as difficult compared to ice bath club I did yesterday. And a few reasons or thoughts I have on why. One of it is because of the duration. I believe the duration is important. Like, if you guys do not know, this is water from water cooler water, so it's definitely cold. But I think I'm very used to it already, so it's just like normal. But why I say the duration is important is because when I do this morning routine, I'm very clear. I in my mind, at the back of my mind, I have this thought that after maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes, I'll be back in a warm climate. So it's different from the acclimatization or what I feel on ground itself back in 2018. The pain wasn't just about this 1-2 minutes of going through the ice water. It's about being in the water for the next half an hour, for the next 1 hour. So that is the challenging part actually. And that's also why I feel actually this morning routine after a while is not as effective as I would have thought. But yeah, working with what I have, working with whatever I have for now. It is what it is. Yeah, let's start our day today. Right now is 6:56 and we are 12 days away from the competition.
Time now is 7:44 and I am on my way to my training ground today. Today I'm slightly late. It's a bit dark here, so probably can't see my face, but yeah, I'm a bit late because I detoured. After work I detoured to TYR to buy some of the training equipment like goggles, anti-fog, stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm currently 15 minutes late. My training starts at 7:30 and I'm making my way to the training ground. Here got more light, the bus stop. Okay, see you guys in the swimming pool. Oh. 45. Time now is 9:24 and today I broke the record of the number of items I need to bring home. So I have 1 bag, 2 bag, 3 bag, 4 bag, 5 bag. Okay, I think this is not a bag, but this is my dinner down here. So I have 5 items to bring home. Yeah, okay. That's all for today. See you guys tomorrow. Time now is 5:56 and I just ended work. Today I decided to go back home, put down all my stuff before going training. Today is the last team training before we fly out for the competition. Next week on Friday at this time, we should be preparing ourselves to fly to Australia. And you can see behind me it's raining very heavily. But it seems like the sky is bright, so it seems like a passing cloud. Yeah, we will see how when we reach the training phase. My journey to a training phase will take about 1.5 hours. So yeah. One thing interesting that's going to happen later is we are planning a birthday surprise. We have a birthday cake, and then we are planning such that our last SERC, I think a birthday cake will be somewhere there, and then surprise, surprise. Let's see how it goes later. I'm almost reaching my training area. Interestingly, down here, there is no rain at all. Yeah, totally dry. This is probably the last time I'll be entering this gate, Changi Beach Club. And I guess the next time I will cross this gate will be after competition. Hello. Yeah. Right, before training starts today, I'm gonna do two things because this is the last time I'll be here at Changi Beach Club pool. First, I'm gonna do a water test, the last time. And then after that, I'll drop this thing. This is a thermometer that I just bought, a pool thermometer. So this to give a reference to how warm or how cold that this pool that I'm training is. And I'll bring this to Australia and measure the temperature there as well. Oh, this thing apparently doesn't float, so I need to tie it to somewhere. Okay, yeah, okay, I'll get a water sample first. One about arm's length. Okay, around here. Okay, water sample. I will drip the 5 drips later. This thermometer is mercury one, so I guess we got to wait a while. Yeah, wow, it's not that bright actually, so I'm not sure the camera can pick it up, but let's see. I'll shine the lights later to check the temperature of this pool. Let's go see our water test first. Water test.
Oh.
Going to test the chemical. Let's see how.
For which one? Here.
For this, I just took the sample here. Okay.
Should shake one.
Yeah, I haven't put any. Okay. 5 drips of each chemical. 70 ml. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 drips of this chemical. Actually, one reason I don't film down here that much is because the lighting here is actually not good, especially after the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Especially after the sunset. Down here can be quite dark. Not the safety concern dark, like in the pool there's still like some light, just that the GoPro is not that good in like low light conditions. So the footages that come out usually are not as good. Okay, give it a shake. This is yellow. This is the not unsatisfactory standard actually. It's the one in OCC right before they did the servicing and stuff like that. Let's find a better place. So this is the test result. Let me try and show you on the white background. This is the watercolor of OCC. Of Changi Beach Club, the place where we have been training for weeks. The ideal color should be a bit more like pinkish. You can see this as the right side, or actually the video left side. This side basically, it should be about this center color, but it is currently more acidic. Yeah, and there you have it. Yeah. Right now, let's start training. Oh yeah, the temperature thing. Let's go and take a look at our thermometer. Okay, let's see our temperature. So, this temperature is actually, wow, 30. The water temperature is 31. The 31. Okay, let me see if I can show it. It's 31. It's a mercury gauge. 31 degrees Celsius, by the way. Fahrenheit it is almost It's 89 Fahrenheit and 31 degrees Celsius, almost there. 30.5. Yeah, just to give a reference of how warm the water we are training. It's very comfortable, definitely. Very shock. But the competition area, the water temperature, we are expecting about 16 degrees. Ambient temperature maybe 10 degrees and with wind. So definitely a different condition from what we have been training for the last 6 months or so. Yeah, I'll do this measurement in OCC if I have a chance also. But yeah, that's Singapore people, warm and nice, I hope.
But then it's like she cannot breathe.
Yeah, I know.
I know I call you Fufu today.
Go!
Oh, Brandon!
Hey, come on. Go!
Entry point left, here, right, second enter,
Hey, get to position, Eddie, you are there, I'm here. Let's see behind.
Okay, we practice here. Keep shaking until
This is emergency, Rebecca. I think you need to do the quick action so they're very fast.
Yep. Go.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go!
This is an emergency, everybody get water now.
Okay, I need to go to the end.
Okay.
Eddie, okay.
Teams.
Eddie, go!
One under here, Anji, one under here.
Walking, walking, walking. Oh, thank you.
Oh, ini dah remake.
You go first. Happy birthday! Thank you. Huh?
With that, we have come to the end of the training. This is the last pool training for the Nets team. Yeah, the next time we'll touch the pool as a team will be in Australia itself. And also this should be the last video of T-2. After today, we are 1 week away from flying to the competition. Day-wise, we are 11 days from the competition. This one is counted based on the competition day. So day 1 of race is 11 days to race day. And 1 week to flying off. Yes. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next vlog. See you guys in the next video. Click here to subscribe also. Yes. Forgot to say that.